I feel like this may be finding you because you recently started to see how powerful you are, especially when you are in resonance with your purpose and living in your truth. Your truth is your compass. And after so many cycles of you disowning your own intuition and seasons of your life where you betrayed your own intuition because you didn't honor what it was telling you, and because you were misguided and misaligned in certain spaces around certain people, or just you were disempowered. You did not have your own source activated. But your past versions of you hold such significance because I feel like it has made you so aware of patterns. I don't want to say it's molded you into the person you are, but it was a catalyst for you. And I feel like there's something about you not holding the weight of these ideas of not listening to yourself, because you understand now what you didn't before, and that's how important your sovereignty is. I feel like you're a rare soul. You may feel like a black sheep of your family. You may feel incredibly in tune and so highly connected to the frequency of New Earth. You crave depth, and emotional intimacy is so important to you because you've taken time to be in solace with yourself. You've been on a path of awakening for so many cycles, so many perspective shifts about what you deserve out of life and who you share your time and energy with and what you value and what your morals are. Everything has shifted for you. And I feel like it's so important for you to protect this beautiful light that you have lit in you now. And I'm feeling you're more selective with your energy because of what you've been through. I feel like your heart is more open than possibly it's ever been. But you're also so discerning with what you give access to. And you've become such a protector and such a provider in your own life. You've been witnessing so many changes within your essence. But one thing stands true, and that's your core essence. Like, you have a very strong gift. You have many, many things that you attribute to. I feel like you're a very humanitarian person. You care about animals, the plants, the earthly realm. You've come to feel so connected to earth, so grounded into your own heart space, to your own body. There's something about you being so deeply, unapologetically you now. And this light of yours, it's beaming. It's because you're so intrinsically centered in yourself. You know how innately in tune you are to the moon. The moon is so significant to the water. You have this womb space. You create from the void now. You create from nothing. I feel like you really value being in a space of meditation more often now. You value being in your own element because this is where activations happen. This is where energy can either be created or destroyed. And I feel like you know how to alchemize these emotions and allow them to move through you. And I feel like you're very in tune with the laws of manifestation work. And wow, this message is so powerful. There's something about you cultivating a ritual in your life where you're connecting to your inner child again. You're connecting to aspects of yourself that you may have abandoned previously. And I'm on the verge of tears almost. There's something about your emotions and you being so responsive to yourself. There's something about you advocating for your inner child, advocating for parts of you that weren't seen. And there's something about you romanticizing yourself in this era and recognizing that you are such a fulfillment. You may be in the public eye or you may have some creative outlets that you're endeavoring in, but I feel like the way you're showing up is so intrinsically centered. You do things from a space of true love and compassion because you know how important it is to be a light within the darkness. You are a mirror now because you have this ability of alchemizing your own pain. You show up as a guide to people, or you have some sort of way of shifting energy in every space you enter. I feel like there's something about you being such a love magnet, such an enamoring individual, because I feel like you have such strong commitment to being home within yourself. I feel like it matters to you on such a deep level to show up and show out without the need to suppress your true nature. You may have felt like you needed to shrink yourself in certain environments or around certain people in the past. I'm getting like you felt shunned for being yourself, or you felt like you never truly fit in. That's where that black sheep energy comes in. The Three of Wands, you're realizing now you're never meant to fit in. You were never ever meant to fit the mold, to conform to society. And that's why the past versions of you are, it's like you've been woven into this experience in such a way that it's allowed you to shed layers and layers of trauma, all right, and like ego and belief systems that didn't serve your highest timeline. And I feel like now you're sitting in this gold mine of ideas there's this revitalization of self. You're very spirit led. You have a very cosmic energy. I feel like you have some sort of light codes and transmissions that you have a way of invoking and bringing to light in people. You have a way of bringing truth to light, or allowing the space for people to see themselves clearer, or you have this like vision of a beautiful reality, of a vibration where everybody gets what they want and everybody can succeed and there's enough to go around. And I feel like you have a way of diminishing ego on people, or you have some sort of clear sentient psychic awareness where you're able to give people some hope or make people feel inspired in some levels and shift their paradigm from a space of fear to a space of abundance and love. And I feel like you do it so gracefully with however you create in life. It could be you in your voice, it could be you in the way you articulate yourself in some ways. I feel like you're just this alchemist but I'm also getting, it's taken you such a long time, but your journey is not, it was never meant to hinder you to the point where you give up. So you're a very wounded warrior, but you are such an earth angel. You are a totem of resilience. You convey truth in such a way that it empowers people and it empowers those around you. You know how to enjoy the process of healing. And it may have not been this way before. You started to see the bigger picture. You're starting to see the whole point. And all of this is to come home to worthiness within yourself and understand that through consistency, through dedication, and just continually showing up. And I'm seeing like the spiral. That's your journey that you're on. You are an adventurous spirit. You wholeheartedly leap and bound to attract what's in alignment for you. You don't need to struggle to maintain abundance. You don't have to fight so hard to stay aligned with love and stay. All you need is your faith. And I feel like you finally understood the assignment that the divine brought you here to ascend consciously and to heal your womb, heal your mind and your heart through these practices of returning to yourself over and over and over again. You are a messenger. You are a prophet. You are a shaman. You are a divine energy. And it is speaking through how you love yourself. And it's not over. This is just the beginning. You are well on your way to being the muse, to being who heaven sent you to be. This is your big break. You're receiving karmic justice. You have a lot owed to you. And I feel it. There's something about your kundalini being activated. You're here to stay. It's about damn time is what Spirit's saying. It's about damn time you saw how powerful you are. Wow. This is beautiful. You are such an amazing soul. If this is reaching you, the way you have so much gratitude for yourself and your healing journey, it's beyond words right now. Keep shining, keep going. I see you, and I love you. If you have any questions regarding any of my divination offerings, all of that is going to be linked in the bio. And again, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading.